of computers are coming with DVDs and CD burners now. We're including it because you know it's a big deal for you. Everything is right there, Adam, upgraded to make sure it's an amazing computer experience.
Well, as the clock strikes midnight Eastern time, folks, we are thrilled to welcome you on in. We started a few moments early on our Best Buy of the day, and the holiday season is here. I mean, we're October the 1st right now, Joe. So this is our true big deal as we begin the holiday shopping season, and we wanted to go all out. So we asked Dell to bring us, to build for us, to configure for us a laptop that really left no stone unturned. And before us, we have a laptop that is bigger in terms of the screen, is bigger in terms of the processing power, and is bigger in terms of the RAM. Not 4 gigs or 8 gigs. We'd normally be doing cartwheels over 8 gigs of RAM. We went to the almighty 12. You have no idea what that's going to do for you and how smooth and experienced this is going to be. We paired that up with a terabyte hard drive so you can store all of your media, all of your music, all of your photos, all of your videos. Joe was just mentioning the gorgeous colors. You know, I've got to tell you, I've seen all the colors and they are magnificent, but the true #1 first place request from everybody here in the studio is the gold, outselling every other one 2-to-1 at this stage. A little over 1,000 to go around for the entire day. I just want to go over the price to tell you why. Over 1,000 have been spoken for at this stage. We took a price that's over 50% off retail. Yeah, because we're including the lifetime of technical support, we're including amazing premium software, and we're including a free game that we'll get to as well in a few moments, and you know how expensive games are. But we did it at a price that I think everybody is going to be attracted to. It's not the sweet spot of $999 anymore, or $799, or even $699, or even $599. It's $579 with free shipping. We maxed out the flex so you get it home for under $100, and it's on 18-month VIP financing. So if you have an HSN credit card, you get this home for about $32. Last thing I want to say before we really dig deep into the amazing things that this can do, for anybody shopping right now for this, and for any other product you now see, we are in our holiday returns period. What does that mean? It means that anything you buy, you have through the end of January to decide if you want it. You have till the end of January to decide if you want to keep it. So let's put that in perspective. Those of you that are concerned, what if there's a better deal? What if I see a good deal? What if I see something else? You can buy this right now and you can have it all October, all November, all December, all January, 4 months for you to decide. And if January 31st you want to send this back, we give you a 100% refund of the purchase price. Now that's something that really nobody can argue with. This is a phenomenal deal. It is our best Dell deal of the entire year. Obviously no argument there. And Joe, obviously we are breaking new ground by saying things like 12 gigs of RAM. We've never done a today's special with that.
You're right, and it's so important to have RAM. What RAM does for your computer, it's like the working desk size. Do you remember when you were in kindergarten, your really small desk? And it was no big deal because all you're doing playing clay and blocks, that was a piece of cake. But as you got older, the bigger the desk, the easier it is to work. Same thing with your computer. If you only had 4 gigabytes worth of memory, your computer can only do a couple of things until you see that hourglass, until you see that spinny wheel. Adam, I have 15 things up and running. I've never had this much working RAM on a computer before. Notice my video game's still flawless. I'm still surfing online. I can still go from picture to picture to picture. If I want to come over here to hsn.com and refresh it and see that amazing Today Special that's available, instantly everything pops up and it's still running simultaneously. That's what 12 gigabytes worth of RAM will do for you. It'll do things you haven't seen before. So if you want to be online, if you want to be able to chat with the grandkids, if you want to be able to do your scrapbooking, everything is instantaneous because I have that 12 gigs. Now the other important thing is it's also your processor. I really like to think of it, it's like a triangle of power. I need to have a lot of RAM, and this is the most we've ever offered. I need to have a strong processor, and this has a quad core. Now what's quad core mean for you? Well, quad core processor is basically the number of engines or brains to the computer. And we started off with a single core. That's technology that's been around for about 40, 50 years. Then they came out with dual core, and you got 2 brains. You're getting a little bit better, but dual core is the most popular type of processor that's out there today. But unfortunately with dual core, it's not fast enough for you. So do you ever go to the grocery store and they only have 2 checkout lanes, and you're 10 people deep and you're frustrated because you see those empty checkout lanes right next to it,
right,
and then all of a sudden they open it up and you're just, boom, everyone is flying through there. That's going from 2 to 4 cores. That's going from dual core to 4 cores. That's giving you 200% more power when you step up to the stronger processor. But the thing about this quad-core processors, not every quad-core is made the same. AMD has many different levels of processors. Their entry-level quad-core starts off at the A4, and then they step up and you get a better one at the A6. Then you get the best technology at the A8. So you're not the good, you're not the better, you're at the best with that A8 quad-core processor. So you're getting one of the fastest ones that's out there. But then the other thing is your hard drive. This is where it really becomes. We're really turning this into your center focal point, where your entertainment hub for the entire family. Because with a terabyte